welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be doing some cleaning and some organizing and packing to get ready for vacation. So we leave tomorrow morning bright and early for Disney. My kids, they know we're going, they just don't know when we're going, so help me keep our little secret. But that means I've got a lot I've got to get done today. I'm going to try to clean the main floor of our house, our kind of main living area, so that way when we come back, we come home to a clean house. There is nothing worse than coming back from a vacation when you're already sad that your vacation is over to a messy house that you feel overwhelmed to clean. So I'm going to try to prevent that by prepping and cleaning all the things that I can ahead of time, and then I've got lots of packing and organizing that I need to do to make sure we've got all our stuff. If you've been on a Disney trip before, then you'll know what I mean when I say you have to kind of be organized and strategic with your packing. You need stuff for your resort days, you need stuff for your park days, all of those kinds of things. I feel like the packing for this is a little different than other like vacations and stuff. So lots to do today. So if you're new here, I would love for you to stick around by subscribing. I love to provide motherhood, lifestyle, cleaning motivation, just all kinds of different things. I am just an everyday mom. I work full time. I've got 2 kids, trying to find that work-life balance. And right now we're doing that life balance with a vacation. So I'm super excited. So let's just hop right into it and get all of our stuff done. So the first place I'm gonna start is getting some laundry going, because a lot of this stuff I'm gonna need clean so I can get it packed to take with us. The weather while we're supposed to be there is literally kind of right in the middle, like of warm and also cool. So we're gonna have to take a little bit of everything. It's gonna be like in the mid 70s, maybe high 70s during the day, and then the low can get down to the 50s or 60s. So I've got to take shorts and short sleeves and a sweatshirt and some pants and maybe a long sleeve, a handful of different things to just make sure we're covered and cozy for our trip. And before I get to the packing, I'm going to try to get as much of my cleaning done as I can. I am on a bit of a time crunch because, again, we leave tomorrow morning. So I'm going to try to get the main floor clean. The rest of the house is looking okay enough, and because I know I have limited time, I'm just going to focus on the main living space that we use the most anyways. So I'm going to start here in the kitchen. I'm just getting the counters wiped down and cleaned off and crumb free and all of those things. If I had more time, I would have loved to do even more of a deep clean or really get into more of cleaning a few of the other areas of the house, but there just wasn't time for it, and I can be okay with what I was able to get done. Now we've got some last minute dishes to get cleaned up. So a few of these I am going to put in the dishwasher. We are going to run the dishwasher one more time this evening and make sure we get it unloaded before we go so we don't come back to a stinky, smelly dishwasher. But that's why I'm going to get a few of these things put in here so we can get it started and running. And then a few of the others are my hand wash only kind of stuff, so I will be hand washing those.
You and I have a story, you know. Surely there are some turns on the road. Learn from all of the places we go. We know the only way is up. Through every storm somehow we find our way. What looks impossible, know that can change. Climb up the mountain until we're on top. We see where we are from, we see what we become. Together we're strong, together we're strong. We climb to the top, see what we become. Together we're strong, together we're strong, together we're strong.
The craft/homework table area is quite messy and it was bugging me, so I wanted to get it taken care of. Was it a must? No, but it just was so cluttery. I just really wanted to get this cleaned up and not have to worry about it when we got home from vacation.
As we climb, but there is no limit to the sky. Through every storm somehow we find our way. What looks impossible, know that can change. Climb up the mountain until we're on top. We see where we are from, we see where we Together we're strong. Together we're strong. We climb to the top. See what we've become. Together we're strong. 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 We climb to the top.
Next up is to clean these floors after wiping off the counters and cleaning up that sand. There were crumbs everywhere, so we're gonna get these floors nice and clean.
Saw your silhouette in the backlight. Swear we could have met in a past life. Treating every night like the last time. So I end all my days with you. Yeah, we should share a backseat in a taxi to get home.
So I'm curious to know, are you somebody that packs for your trips last minute, or are you somebody that starts packing like several days or a week ahead of time? I know for me, typically, I like to start about a week out, but in this case, with everything we had going on in our lives, I had to pack last minute, and that is not my favorite way to pack because I tend to feel frazzled and out of sorts, but I know one way or another, I will get everything packed and everything done. You can literally see all the giant crumbs and trash and whatever else here on our floor. It's ridiculous that it got this bad.
If I'm being honest, baby, I don't really care what this is. 'Cause I've been feeling all this lately. Kinda wishing that a heart just didn't.
And here's that original load of laundry that I started. So I'm gonna take a few minutes to get this folded and sorted, and I'll set aside a few of the things that I will be needing to pack for the trip.
Point of view, never told you that I need you 'cause I thought that you knew that I don't mind. Ending my days with you and waste my time. If that's what you wanna do, oh, I don't mind.
Now it is on to vacuuming, because Lord knows there is enough crumbs hiding in here to feed a whole family. So we're gonna vacuum the living room area and the dining room area. So a little bit more about our trip. We are heading down to Orlando, Florida to go to Disney World. We are staying for 5 days and 4 nights. And the cool thing is this trip is for my kid's birthday, and we let them each pick where they wanted to stay. So the first few days we are staying at a hotel my daughter picked out, which is the Port Orleans Riverside, where they have the princess themed royal rooms. And then my son, being the sports lover that he is, picked All Star Sports. So we are actually doing what Disney people call a split stay. So we get a few days at one hotel, then we get to transfer to another hotel. And of course, then you've got park days. So we are very excited. Well, I can't exactly start packing in here with this disaster that is going on. So I am gonna tidy up this room, and then we will get to organizing for our packing. So I'm going to start out in here by cleaning up all the dirty clothes. I'm going to open up the curtains to let some sunlight in. I'm going to make the bed and make sure I have lots of space to work with for our packing.
End all my days with you. Saw your silhouette in the backlight. Swear we could have met in a past life. Treating every night like the last time. Till I end all my days with you.
Back to a little bit more about the trip. So my kids do get a fall break for their school, so we just kind of scheduled this around their fall break. We actually took them out of school for an additional 2 days to kind of make it long enough, but that combined with their break gave us a nice little fall vacation. But because of this, it's still right in the middle of sports seasons and work and school, so there was not a ton of time to prep and get ready. So I just been slowly stacking things in this corner over here to just try to have myself a little bit ready when it came time to pack. So that's why we have this massive pile of stuff in the corner here. And so I'm going to set it all out on the bed so I can see what I've got and kind of go through my packing list and make sure we've got everything we need. As always, my cats are here because they have to be a part of it. That's Tucker and Sully, who's actually named after Sully from Monsters, Inc., so he's a Disney cat. And here are our special Disney Halloween shirts that we ordered for the trip. We have matching ones for our park day. So the 2 parks that we will be doing are my kids' 2 favorites, and honestly my 2 favorites, and that is Hollywood Studios and, of course, Magic Kingdom. You can't make a trip to Disney without going to Magic Kingdom. So here's my Disney outfit. This is my son's, my daughter. So her and I got our little Minnie Mouse matching ears. Here's my husband's. I'll let him get his own shorts. Here was all the stuff that I'd pulled out from the corner. I've got some of my book bags. This was all of the stuff I saved from our last Disney trip, like ponchos and cooling towels and all kinds of other things. So I'm gonna have to go through that. These are our autograph books that we took last time and we're going to take again. Here's some of our mini ears from last time that we're going to take again. Kids' headphones for travel. So I've just kind of been piling and gathering things to kind of get it ready. So now I'm heading into my daughter's room and I'm going to try to get some of her stuff out of her drawers, try to gather everything up that I think we might need for the week.
If I had a voice or a shot, letting you go, putting you down, you know I would, but still I miss you. And it's hard, cause my heart doesn't want to, no.
Next I'm into my son's room where I can get all of his clothes together and get it ready to be packed.
Never look back, no. I keep thinking about the good times. Memories are like songs. I keep hitting.
Quick look at all the kids' stuff I'm going to try to get packed up. Here's all my daughter's stuff. It's very Disney themed, obviously, for her. She's got her princess nightgowns, her bathing suits. Here's some of her outfits. She's got a couple Little Mermaid shirts, this princess dress. And then here's all my son's stuff, all his sports, athletic gear. He's obviously not quite into like princesses and stuff like that, but he is very excited about all the Star Wars stuff and the All-Star sports place that we're gonna be staying. So he's excited about the other things, but here's just kind of a little bit of our clothes. Again, we're only going for about 4 or 5 days. We don't need a ton. So I'm gonna try to get all of this packed into our little packing organizer. So for my packing for this trip, I am going to be using the viral packing trick where you take the shoe organizer, the plastic shoe organizer that's got like 16 or 20 slots in it, and you roll up the clothes and your outfits for each day and kind of stick it into each one of these slots. So that's what I'm doing. Right here is my daughter's stuff, and I have, at least for her, about 1 outfit in each slot. And then we have a spot for her swimsuits and a spot for her nightgowns. Here are her pants, so I'm sticking those in there. It just makes it really nice to keep it organized, and especially since we were transferring hotels, like you just roll this up, put it in the suitcase, and then when you get there, you pull it out, hang it up in the closet, and it's ready to go. All right, here's a quick look at some of the outfits I'm taking. Obviously, besides our Disney Day outfit, I've just got a lot of like little fall t-shirts that I'm gonna pair with some things. Just some little shorts with a v-neck solid shirt. That one is very wrinkly. I'm gonna have to get that de-wrinkled just to go back in the suitcase and probably get more wrinkled. But then yeah, my pumpkin shirt with some shorts. This is just like a black maxi dress here that I'll probably use for the like princess breakfast that we're going to. Got my swimsuits up there. So I'm sure I'm gonna pack some backup outfits, but this is just kind of the main thing I've kind of tossed together here. It's funny, when you're packing for your kids, you spend so much time focusing on their outfits. When it came time to pick out my own outfits, I had no clue what I was gonna wear, what I was gonna grab. And so it's just funny how you always do that as a mom. You spend more time on your kids' stuff than your own. So I'm doing the same thing for my clothes. My kids shared a shoe rack, if you will, with all of their clothes. I fit all of their clothes in one. And then this one here is for my stuff and my husband's stuff. So I had like a set for each of us. Again, I just felt like it was a quick and easy way to keep our clothing organized. Just hang it up and grab what you need out of it, and super easy when you're done to just pack back in the suitcase. So I will say our clothes actually didn't even get that wrinkly. That was one of my concerns, is that especially the adult clothing was going to get super wrinkly. But I guess because it was folded and the way it was folded and placed in here, it really was not all that bad. I feel like I had worse luck when we folded stuff and jammed it all in packing cubes than I did with this. So I definitely recommend it, and I will be using these for future trips for packing. Here is a quick look at how all of my clothes fit nicely in here, and now I'm just waiting for my husband to lay out his clothes, and then I'm going to add it to this. So next up, I'm going to work on getting the kids' book bags ready for the airport. I'm going to fill it with some snacks. I've got their headphones for their iPads, some little like coloring things. We've got our little signature books that we use for the characters at Disney, but it's also got like stories and characters and all that good stuff inside of it. So we're gonna have all that in their book bag. Oh, my daughter loves these, the little color by stickers. I had not heard of these until recently. I've obviously always heard of color by number, but I've never like the stickers by number. I think these are really cool. She really likes to do these. It's one way to pass the time. So these are really cool. If you haven't gotten these for your kids yet, definitely worth a shot when you have some time you need to kill. Here's just a few of the snacks. I've got little goldfish, the small little 2-pack of Oreos. I've got like little granola bars, a little bit of like candy. Just something to help get them through the plane ride. Right, the next thing I'm gonna do is get our pool tote bag ready. Gonna have all of our swim stuff already ready in case like the day of arrival we can like go swimming and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have a little tote bag with all our swim clothes, change of clothes, swim toys, sunglasses, sunscreen, all of those things. I also got this new cute little medicine bag. I like that it's clear, that we can see exactly what's in there, reach in there, grab what we need. This was the bag we used for medicines previously, and it's a little bit smaller than this one, and this one was jam-packed, so I'm just gonna get some of the medicines switched over and add some of the new ones that we need to add to it. For our trips, we try to take a little bit of everything, you know, Tylenol, a little bit of cold medicine. We always take motion sickness medicine since we have several of us that deal with motion sickness. So just have a little bit of everything just in case. You can never be too safe on vacations when it comes to medicines. So I'm heading into our bathroom, one, to get it a little bit cleaned up, but also to get our toiletry bag ready and packed. So I've already got a few things packed in here. I have like these little travel scissors, some nail clippers, chapstick, Q-tips, a Tide stick, all of those kinds of things. I'm gonna move my daughter's hair tie. These are all things that have stayed packed in here since the last time we traveled this summer. These kind of just stay in here in between travel times. I think I'm gonna add, let me see, I'm gonna add a few things to this here. Got some toothpaste already in here from last time for both me and my husband, the kids toothpaste for the kids. So I'm just gonna add a few of our other toiletries in here. Got some makeup remover. Got some hair ties. Got a razor. Got a couple toothbrushes. We always like to use disposable toothbrushes so that we can just toss them once we're done on vacation. Some glasses cases, extra glasses for my daughter. This is where my glasses will go in here. And I think that's about it for this. So next up, I'm gonna get my makeup that I'm actually taking on vacation put into here. I'm not taking all of this. I'm just gonna pick out my favorites, put it in here, and call it a day. And because I have extra space in here, I'm actually gonna I only have a few liquids that I need to take, some contact solution. We always take some de-wrinkler. I'm gonna put those in here since I have extra space as well. And there we go. We've got our liquids and my makeup ready to go. So by now, my husband's had a chance to get all of his clothes laid out that need packed. So I'm going to get it rolled up and put into our packing organizer here.
Take my hand, we're gonna go to Central Park as friends. Lie under blue skies, sunshine, a bottle of wine.
And there you have it. Here is all of my clothes and my husband's clothes in this organizer. I'm going to roll it up and you'll see how easy it is to just plop it right into the suitcase.
Under blue skies, sunshine, a bottle of wine. Talk about our daydreams, hey, it seems we're crossing the line.
All right, well, I'm going to get these suitcases zipped up. We've got our stuff ready to go. We are officially ready for Disney. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next one.